Bonjour everyone. This video talking about something I didn't want to tie with. But we'll have to talk about it. We have to address.
I fucking never want to tie with Newcastle.
And there's no good talk. Well, there's some positivity coming soon-ish in the loan signing, but it's an actual signing. But first of all, we have to talk about the news I brought this morning. The truth, the facts. That is that Newcastle are the 8th richest club in the UK and the 19th richest in the world. Yes, you heard that right. Newcastle United are in the top 20 richest football clubs in the world. Made 137, even more than that, 178.5 million last year. And obviously didn't spend a single fucking penny of it. Not in the first team squad, not in the academy, not in the deteriorating training ground, on absolutely fuck all.
Deteriorating stadium, the fucking
stadium's
falling apart.
Mouldy Park.
Lifting eye.
It's fucking not a single penny spent, yet we're in the top 20 in the world. Absolutely outrageous. But you look at the list and you even see the likes of West Ham, Everton in there. They're signing 50 million pound players.
I know.
Richarlison, Philip Anderson.
Everton spent loads of money lately.
They have.
A couple of 50 millions, loads of like 30 millions, like Pickford, Michael
Sigurdsson.
Sigurdsson was 50, Richarlison 50.
But for Newcastle, not even, and obviously Ashley's already said that it's only the money that the club generates is what's going to get spent. But we're not that time true. Because where's the mid-row money? Where's the mid-row money?
And it's like you say, like Newcastle are like a big team in the Premier League, and if West Ham and Everton's earning that much money, obviously Newcastle's got to be fucking on par at least. Being on Sky loads this season. Like
that's where the majority comes from, isn't it?
Was it the first 3 or 4 games or something this season? All on Sky.
And we're on BT next week. The TV money's there, and it was when Bournemouth could afford to spend 20 million on Slanky, and people are like, how's Bournemouth spend that much money? TV money. Yeah. They've been in the Premier League like 5 years now, that's how. And it's just because other teams around will spend it and we aren't. And that's why we're in a constant fucking relegation battle.
Obviously Fat Tits isn't wanting to do now, does he?
No, Fat Tits isn't interested, and that's what it comes down to. I mean, the wasted potential of this club under Ashley.
There really is so much potential here. Like
it's heartbreaking, man, isn't it?
Stadium, if it was in good nick, one of the best in the world. I was going to say the country, but the world really. Like it's unbelievable. 52,000, always packed. Like I say, it's got good facilities. Everything about this club, like long history, and that hasn't been much, like not celebrating the last 50 odd year, but.
But even you looking back before Ashley came, we're still in Europe in that way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
still one
still
of the top teams.
That's all I ask for now. Push for you, top 8, top 10, even. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just fucking top 10 would do.
Just to fucking sign some players permanently and spend some money.
It's fucking embarrassing, man. It's like 10 years. Was it 12 years now since Owen?
Since Owen,
still 16 million in that. Like, it's fucking embarrassing. Like, was it? Someone just spent 18 million. Actually, it was Cardiff. That's a bit of a touchy subject these days. But I didn't really want to go there. But like I said, they've just broke their transfer record on a striker. Like 15 million, I think it was.
18 million.
18 million.
That's what I mean. They're newly promoted sides.
I know.
Spending 18 million.
On a striker. That's all I want.
Like that's the going rate these days, and it wasn't even made like a big deal for Cardiff, yet that would be our record signing.
Yeah, like that isn't that much money these days. Like never even really heard of the guy, to be fair, but.
This shouldn't be allowed in Monday football for me. Like these owners shouldn't be allowed to be here and actually just taking everything out of the club and putting nothing back in. There's no way that the FA should be able to look at this list and see Newcastle in the top 20 and do note about it and be like, well, how is he allowed to get away with this?
I know. Like it's been on the radio the day I've been listening to it at work. Like they keep talking about like it's got to Parliament, but like, what can you do?
No. Like, well, there's no legislation in place on now, so it's just.
I was gonna say like there's not like he wouldn't have signed a contract when he bought Newcastle saying I must put X amount in.
Are you a nice man?
Yeah,
do you like Newcastle fans?
Like,
Will you spend your own money?
He bought it. It's his club. If he doesn't want to put money in, what's Parliament going to do? Is Theresa May going to fucking knock on his door and like, ow! You need to buy players.
And Ash will go, if you want players, Theresa, you get in your own pocket. You get your players now, Theresa, and buy us a new striker. Because I'm fucking not doing it.
And like, you cannot force money out the bloke's pocket. That's why the sale just needs to be so imminent. But then again, he's not going to ask for anything less. It is his business. It is his money. He's not going to take a penny less than what he wants for it. So we're just fucking stuck in limbo until the day he sells or fucking dies or something.
No, literally. But this makes you realise why Ashley won't sell. Because you look at the graph, you look at he's making 170 odd million and he's spending fuck all. Like,
why is he going to want to get rid of that?
He's bringing in from players are just paying for the club to carry on. He's pocketing all the rest. Why would you sell? That's why I said Ashley will never sell. Unless someone came with a
He's
ridiculous
gonna
offer,
need like 500 million.
because it's a constant money making machine, and it's a businessman's dream for this, where he doesn't have to put anything in, and you're constantly making money. Like,
That's the dream, man.
that's the model right there. Like, that's what you're looking for. It's like in books and shit.
It's like not going to work but still getting paid.
Not buying players, still playing football. It does though. It makes you think. Like,
Jordan Belfort.
if it wasn't Wolf of St James, if it wasn't your passion, your business. Say I was bringing out this beer, and it was constantly making money, and someone else wanted to buy that beer off us, and I didn't have to buy any more beer. I'm not gonna stop fucking being the owner of that beer, because it's constant.
It's money for free. He's not dealing out. It's money for free.
And people are saying, where's the money gone? Into other businesses to make that fat cunt richer. Aye, HMV up top with fucking Debenhams and centre mid. House of Fraser right back. That's literally where it's going. You'll be able to put out a start 11 soon if all Ashley's investments
Flannels
from Newcastle that he's made through us. Fucking sports director net, and then it'll just continue throughout. And it won't be long before you got a better start 11 of his fucking high street shops and the fucking Newcastle players.
So you just start pulling lads off the floor and fucking sports direct. Like, fancy game on Saturday,
And
mate.
I on the night shift last night, Jamie, but we're a bit short. So, Rondon's injured. Fancy game. Like, fucking. That's it though. Where's everyone saying in the comments, where's the money gone? Other investments.
Yeah.
And his back pocket to further his bank balance, basically.
Yeah, and we are generating money. Newcastle is still a big club. Was it 18th? Was it 18th? 18th richest in the world?
Yeah, 19th richest in the world.
19th richest in the world.
In the world, man.
Like, he's still generating all that money, but it's just getting into his pocket, into his whatever he wants to do with it. It's his money. You can't force him to do now. So like, he's doing what he wants. He's like a fucking playboy.
Hugh Ashley. The other thing in all is, if you can see that this club's generating all this money, why is no one buying it?
Well, that's another question. Because I think they can get it for cheaper. They must know Newcastle's situation and be like, he wants out, so we're gonna haggle. It's like if you were like trying to like sell your car. Say you want $5,000 for your car, and someone comes, I'll give you $3,500. Like, if you desperately want rid of the car, you might go for it, but you're gonna want to squeeze as much as you can out. So you know what I mean?
And Ashley's definitely not desperate to sell it soon, because it's like we've said, it's constantly making the money.
So people must know he wants to get rid. He's like, he wants to leave, obviously. Wait, does he?
Tries to say he does, but
no, he
the money's still rolling. So
like I say, like he wants what? That's 450. If someone comes up with 350, he's not going to be too happy about it, is he? Like, he's going to want to squeeze out as much as he can, if not make more, and try and get 500. So
that's why I'm saying, like, it's going to take some outrageously rich individual
it's
to
like
come and buy Newcastle.
Fucking billionaire. Like, you don't need a millionaire because
at the minute we're looking at Peter Kenyon and all that, and like, obviously who he's representing isn't probably even going to invest that much into the club to take it like dizzy heights, but he will obviously invest more than Ashley, because that's literally impossible not to, because he doesn't spend anything.
I say if you're going to buy it for 500 million, that kind of money has got to be absolute peanuts. Like, it doesn't really mean anything to you. Like, because you've got to put more of that in. Like, that's not your budget. There again, that's it. You've got to have more and more and more and more. So you've got to have fucking billions, absolute billions.
Oh, let us know in the comments below what you think if Newcastle be in the top 20 richest clubs in the world, and obviously our current state of having free strikers, £5 million strikers, academy players in the middle of the park,
and show for it,
and absolutely fuck all to show for it, but a relegation battle every year. Also, like we've said, why would Ashley sell when it's constantly making money, and why is no one buying? Answer those questions as well, and we'll answer you back.
And try and tell Ashley.
And try and enjoy yourself.
Enjoy.